Hello everyone. Today we are having yet another tournament in the Eggwp. Let me just stop the Discord noises. Sorry about that. We're gonna start with the brackets, and we have right load up. Here it is. Oh, Lasnik is leaving immediately. So we have Baksteen, Lolmi, LySt, Shambler. Ooh, LySt. LySt is a very strong young player from France, if I recall correctly. In most of the players here, but yeah, we're gonna have 4 players game here, so the I think we're gonna start with Baksteen against Lolmi. Lolmi is a very Chandler is a strong player, but I believe LySt will have the advantage there. So I think Baksteen against Lolmi is gonna be closer match. Good. Let's get started. As soon as the players start banning. Anyway, I hope you've all been having a wonderful weekend so far. This is the second tournament of the year. The first tournament was after the first. Let me see. Yeah, it was on the 7th of January this month. Second one, the second week we didn't have a tournament because I believe, if I recall correctly, the Diabotical Wipeout League was at that time, so most players were playing in it, and we didn't have enough players for the Eggwp the last week. Okay. Yes, players are still getting ready. Obviously, LySt is still not here. I assumed that Baksteen should be here. They were ready a little bit for that. Right, while we wait, there were some really cool games in the last tournament. One game in particular that I was talking about in the Eggwp Discord was Lolmi against. I'm gonna get the name wrong. It wasn't Truce, it was Vigor. Yeah, Lolmi against Vigor on Cathedra. So if you're interested, I would really recommend, if you haven't watched previous tournament, to just check up on that game alone. It is incredibly action-packed. Both players are pretty strong fighting players. I mean, like, their fighting ability in the game. So you're just having constant like chases and aggression from both players. And like Cathedra is a very well, not very slow map, but it's a slow map generally. But you can see just both players pushing the limits on what the slow map actually means. Constantly trading rocks and everything, trading the advantage over the place. So yeah, I would highly recommend it. The Baksteen is here. LySt and Chandlers are ready. They're currently in the banning phase. So for the bans there, LySt has banned Darkness, Shambler has banned Cathedra. Shambler picks Pavilion X as their first map. I think they're a fan of that map. LySt is picking Skybreak, and now they're deciding for a tiebreaker between Kasbah, Axiom, and Bioplant. Anyway, we are also starting the bans on the game that we will be covering, which is Baksteen against Lolmi. Starting with a ban on Kasbah from Baksteen. And yeah, on the other side, we have like LySt, Shambler are gonna start up, and if you wanna watch your match, I'm pretty sure that Shambler will be casting it. So yeah, you can go and watch it if you're interested in that match. They're gonna be playing on Pavilion X, Skybreak, and finally the tiebreaker is gonna be Kasbah. Lormi started banning as well, so both players are now here. Hoping that they will be dropping the code soon so that I can join in the lobby. Is there a lobby here? Not yet. Okay, here is the code. We're now gonna join into the game. Alrighty. Okay, so for the rest of the bans and the map picks. So, first ban from Baksteen is Kasbah. Second ban from Lolmi is Skybreak. And Lolmi is picking the first map to be Bioplant. and Baksteen is picking Pavilion next, which I think we've seen that before as well from there. The more, like, I think those are the typical maps that they ban and pick. I guess, like, if Lolmi doesn't ban Skybreak, I think Baksteen likes Skybreak very much. He knows a lot of clean angles on that map that he can use up. Yeah, just the final bans and picks now between Axiom, Cathedra, and Darkness. Cathedra banned from Baksteen. I wasn't expecting that, but I think he can just play on all of the maps. So he's like he actually likes Darkness. So I guess he can play better on Axiom than Cathedra. So it makes sense. And Lolmin is now choosing between Axiom and Darkness for the final map. I would probably expect to see
Bioplant.
a ban on Darkness from Lolmi.
Bioplant. Bioplant.
I'm not sure why they keep restarting the game. Maybe there is some technical issue. Lolmi is here. We have, the final ban is Darkness, as I thought. And we're gonna see Bioplant, Pavilion next, and Axiom. Right, yeah, both players are now gonna like warm up for a little bit. The general team get your movement in, get your aiming ready. And we're gonna see how they deal. Lolmi, though, Baksteen is definitely the favorite. He has been a top player since probably the very beginning of... Oh, not the very beginning from Diabotical, but very early on he got into a top player and they were trading games with Agent. Most of you probably know that. I think Baksteen is having some... Oh, FPS. Okay, so yeah. But Lolmi is, again, I was talking about before, a very strong fighting player. Like, he gets like very good fights, very good technique with the fight, so he can definitely win. But I would say that Baksteen has the strategical edge. This is something that in the previous tournament and in that very map, something that happened over and over again, is that Lolmi would win up the fight, get a frag on Baksteen, but Baksteen will keep respawning on the good items because they would set up in the right way. They would fight at the right places, and they would just like... they give up a frag, but Lolmi would never really get the... Oh, most of the time Lolmi would not get the sack advantage despite winning those frags, and would constantly actually even have to play behind against Baksteen. So yeah, Lolmi could win up the fights like equally, and even sometimes when he's behind Baksteen, but eventually that luck and fighting ability is gonna run out because like Baksteen is still a very strong player, not just strategically but fighting wise as well. Alright. Just waiting on Baksteen, who is probably fixing something up right now. Meanwhile, you can learn some angles from Lolmi. I guess not the most effective angles because you're not getting the Mega, but yeah, here Coordinated found the better angles. Yeah, Grenade Launcher is actually, well, not exactly super recent too, but how should I say it, like, it wasn't in the game at first. You had the Rocket Launcher, which has an old fire as grenade, which I think was pretty interesting to play around. It made rocket ammo way more useful as well, because you have to pay 2 rockets for 1 grenade. But yeah, now you just have a separate weapon, just us. I think Baksteen has some FPS issues with the PC, unfortunately. Alrighty. Yeah. Baksteen will try one final fix, I assume. But yeah. Would wait for a little bit of time during that. As for Bioplant itself, some of the things to pay attention to is, well, one thing is that the rail is very important. Like currently Lordme is on the rail position, so this is one of the special places that you can trap people. The blues are also very trappable, both of them. Albeit the blue room, the room that is on the left side on the map that you can see on the screen on the top left, it is trappable, but if you die there you can respawn on the red, so it's not always the worst thing. You also have a lot of ways to escape. This blue is way more dangerous here, where Lolme is currently at. Alright, thing is that the red spawn in the initial spawns is not really the best thing to get, because the mega player has much easier access to both of the blues and to the rail as well. On top of the on top of, like, you get major item and 2 blues, while your opponent only get once major item. So this is basically the difference is 100 stack rather than being equal. So big loss. Yeah, let's hope that now Baksteen has better FPS with the final change, but no, unfortunately. Yeah. Hope that we will be starting very, very soon now. Unfortunate for Baksteen, having PC issues right at the start of the tournament. Alright, we're gonna start very soon now. Baksteen should be okay with a lower resolution scale. Excuse me. I used to play with a lower resolution scale. I think it was. I even played on 25 in this game, and yeah, it's still playable. It doesn't look nice though. Yeah. Yeah, we are discussing a bit about the performance issues, as I think you can see. And here it is. We have finally started the first match between the both players, Baksteen and Lolme, on Bioplant. Here Baksteen will get the mega spawn. We have good access here to the blue. Oh, here's Lolme. It's a nice shot. Ooh, but the rocket from Lolme there takes Baksteen to a very low health, and now Lolme has access to 2 blues. They can get here is the rail, and should be in time for the upcoming red. Here it is. Final time finds Baksteen. Perfect prediction from Lolme, knowing exactly where Baksteen had hidden. Will return for the mega, but needs to heal up before that. To have a 25 here already. Mega is spawning, and Baksteen will be staying in the blue room, hoping to snatch a blue there. Here it is. Meanwhile, Lolme is returning for the upcoming red. Will be ready to defend it, and Baksteen will just try to hear when the red is gonna be picked up. He finds a place to deal some pressure, but Lolme is actually leaving the red behind to try and find Baksteen, but unfortunately for Lolme, Baksteen is here and there is no trap. Baksteen just just stealing a clean red here. With just some patience. Mega will be spawning now. Lolme will take it, but Baksteen is not in the... Baksteen still has some work to do, but one major item was a lot. They did took a rail shot though, which... which wasn't the best for them. Lolme creating a great trap here, chasing down Baksteen. Baksteen with a great defensive rocket continues with the defense, but the rail from Lolme taking out Baksteen. And Baksteen will spawn away from the upcoming red here. So Lolme will have an easy time picking it up right now and can go and... Oh, actually he will be late for the mega, and Baksteen knows that. Takes the mega. Nice to be silent here, has only the rocket launcher and the rail. Will fight with Lolme the slow wheel. Lolme is still chasing in and will land the shot onto Baksteen. Actually, excuse me, he did not actually land the shot on Baksteen. Baksteen is still alright. He's just losing some stack here, but oh, nice rockets there from Lormi, pushing Baksteen away, picks up the red. Wu again has to play defensively here. But so far, 2 minutes in and only 1 frag for Lolmi. Not too bad for Baksteen, despite the bad start. Hitting a trap onto the Mega, finds a rail shot. Nicely done from Baksteen. Gets the blue. Red will be going for Lolmi here. Can Baksteen find some damage in the meantime? No, they would not risk it, I think. Well, they're closing it silently and finds Lolmi. Lolmi missing the rail shot and Baksteen hitting such a strong rocket there. Tries to do pressure from above, but will fall back right now. Tries to deal some damage onto the Mega. Goes into the blue room, will secure one of the armors. Goes into the Mega room, will get into a fight with Lolmi. Lolmi will push them away with the slow weevil and pick up the Mega health now. Finds Baksteen yet again, gets the rocket shots and takes Baksteen down. Red is now spawning, there are no more items for Baksteen, so Lolmi will be picking up and will finally have a very clean advantage against Baksteen. Now Baksteen is looking for some weapon. Lolmi finds Baksteen before that, now goes in for the chase. Finds Baksteen for third frag right now, sees Baksteen again. And will not chase, will just go for the blues right now. And will be in a perfect position to return for the Mega, I suppose. Baksteen will be content for the red, so there's gonna be just a... yeah, trade of items. And both players will know the timings of the items. They should have been able to hear them through the walls there. So Lolmi knows the next major item to fight is the red. Axiom has only one of the reds and now he's looking for the blue. Nice rail shot from Lolmi there. Defending the rail as well. Baksteen will try to pick it up regardless. And will find the timing. Will he find a timing? And here it is. Oh, but Lolmi not having the right weapon out will actually take a rail in return. Red is now spawning. Lolmi defending from above, hitting that great direct rocket, falling down, chasing down for the kill. Finds Baksteen, takes him out. Can now return for the Mega. Baksteen will continue to chase down for the red right now. So at least we'll pick up one of the major items out of this position. And Lolmi will give his position away with that edge, allowing Baksteen to avoid the last engagement there. Now Lolmi just finds another blue here, uses a slow wheel to push Baksteen away. Gets the blue armor there, so the damage from Baksteen was not really that devastating in that situation. Baksteen goes to the Mega, but there is no Mega right now. And Lolmi will take Baksteen out. Red is now spawning. Baksteen is right next onto the red, but will not go for it. Instead fights with Lolmi and actually takes Lolmi out. It's a Mewtwo frag here. Lolmi can now go for the blue. Mega and red are both up. Baksteen missing the jump to the Mega twice in a row. This will allow Lolmi to chase in and gets the Mega here. Baksteen will take the red, but that was a huge miss. Took so much health and missed the whole Mega pickup here. Allowing now, because of that, Lolmi can now pick up both of the blues. Oh, the Baksteen defending the rail. Both players playing around the corners here. Nice dodge from Lolmi with a dash. A nice blaster here to control the corridor. Players playing for that side. Baksteen will heal up that blaster damage, but Lolmi will be in a better position to pick the upcoming red right now. Baksteen will get the position onto the Mega. Lolmi took a little bit too much time onto the red and now cannot deal any extra damage onto the Mega health. Gets in a fight in the blue room. Nice high ground position from Baksteen, dealing damage from above. Rail through the smoke, tries to find another rail for the frag, but will miss it. Lolmi here defending with the blaster. Now has the high ground position, defends the portal, but Baksteen will rocket jump away from it directly into the red. Hitting a slight, very slight stack advantage here. Goes into the Mega room, but Lolmi is out of position on the upcoming Mega. And this will allow Baksteen to get into position for it, defends the portal, and Lolmi is forced away. Baksteen just waiting there a little bit. Will go for the blue and has time to rush towards the red. But no. Oh wait, he will actually go for the red here. Yeah, he's right on time, but Lolmi is not there. Lolmi is afraid of that upcoming red. Baksteen is trying to chase him for the frag, finally finds Lolmi. And now has already created a natural delay with the red. Finally will drop for the red. Picks it up, and now the upcoming Mega is important for both players. Lolmi would likely be just looking for some extra damage as they barely have enough stack to fight there. Grabs another blue on the way. Mega spawning, Baksteen will take it and will start chasing down LySt, but LySt is just getting away at this very moment. Axiom finds him rocket jump, but hits the rail above, and he's not able to, to chase down effectively against LySt. Finds LySt here, can go for the frag right now, goes for the rocket shot and finishes everything with the LG. Now barely has any stack remaining, so LySt can actually go for fights right now. Finds even one of the blues, Mega is spawning and Axiom will go through the portal. LySt has a position here with the rail to go for some shots, but will not go for any of them. And goes to defend the upcoming red. It's the angle here and both players will actually trade rails. Baksteen was ready for LySt there and will secure both of the Mega and the red now. Having a clean stack advantage right now. There's a offensive rocket from LySt, but Baksteen is closing in, creating a trap right now. And LySt escaped from that situation right now, and here it is. Baksteen going down for the chase, but now he's way too far away to defend LySt, and LySt would even pick up one of the items. It's a rail shot. Mega and Red are now spawning together, finds Baksteen here, fights for it, but Baksteen will take the Mega and force an away spawn from LySt. Here it is, even gets a nice rail shot onto LySt right off. Spawn here, finds LySt again. LySt is ready this time around. Barely has any stack, but here fights with Baksteen. Baksteen will take down LySt, and now LySt is actually gonna spawn onto the red, but he's too afraid to go for it, but Baksteen was ready with the rail shots. Find LySt again. LySt barely with any health right now. Finishes off the frag with the rail and picks up the clean red. Very nice strategic play there from Baksteen. Perfectly bringing pressure onto LySt from spawn and just picking major items one after another right now. Now just using up all the rail shots and he's in the perfect position to pick more rail ammo. It is gonna be spawning. LySt has a position for the red. But yeah, Baksteen will have the stack to just go in here. LySt will hit a little bit of chip damage with that rocket shot. Finally gets the blue armor and is on the maximum stack for an out of control player right now. Oh, nice rail there from Baksteen, chases down LySt, finds LySt, misses the slow evo and missing the following shots, but oh, finally a nice rail shot to at least trade up equally with LySt. LySt is now in a position for the upcoming red. Oh, Baksteen missing the shot from behind. LySt a bit confused for a moment, but will finally turn around and push Baksteen away and picks up a major item right now. So things are again equalized by both players. Now they're fighting in the hallway, trade of rails. Baksteen is ready to pick up the blue here and a quick heal there with the 50. Both major items spawning together, so here LySt defending this hallway here, but Baksteen will chase down and take down LySt here with a nice high ground direct rocket in the final shot. Picks up the Mega, red spawning behind, and yeah, Baksteen will not be in a position to really deal damage onto it. We'll just try to create a trap, but no, LySt is on the other side of the map right now. There is still one blue here, both players can benefit from it, but yeah, LySt will give it up. Baksteen now has it, and LySt really needs a rail here. Finds a trap here on the portal, but he's forced away as Baksteen still has the advantage. Right, spawning, and Axiom was actually out of position, allowing LySt to get away with a very important item there. Mega now spawning. LySt trying to deal pressure from below, and Baksteen will leave the Mega behind to try to deal additional pressure, but now LySt has all the weapons and even gets the jump onto the Mega, getting ahead. Chases Baksteen well, now goes towards the red. Both players are gonna be fighting for it. Baksteen will have the better position. LySt, however, with the better stack, pushes Baksteen into the red area. Now Baksteen is super low on health, can be taken down by one single rail and will be taken down by that rail. Now LySt trying to go for a frag right off spawn. Picks one of the blues, but cannot defend the other blue, so both players are actually now somewhat equalized. LySt has no rockets. Run out of ammo right now, so yeah, Baksteen will be able to force their way into the Mega health, and excuse me for that. And finally, yeah, both players just traded up items in the end. And now we're going into a golden frag, and Baksteen has to catch up with a single frag here, and LySt can finish up the game. Is the first rail shot there. There's now very low. Even a trade is just one of the perfect things for LySt. Because he has the golden frag, he can just go for a risky fight where he leaves Baksteen on 30 HP. The here. LySt will get the Mayhem, can play a lot more aggressively with that golden frag advantage. Ooh, the strong rail from LySt continues chasing down Baksteen here. And Baksteen again finds the rail shot. Baksteen on barely any health. The next rail could be the end of the match here, but Baksteen will get away into the blue room to heal up there and pick up one of the blues there. Now LySt will actually find Baksteen here. Baksteen will be able to hear the jump out, and now LySt chasing him using the slow wheel to prevent Baksteen from escaping, and finally takes Baksteen out. Basically just cutting out the escape route and using the LG to finish off the first map. And yeah, LySt takes the first map against Baksteen and is now on match point against Baksteen. Could send Baksteen into the loser's bracket from the first map of the tournament. Well, not the first map, excuse me, from the first set of the tournament. Then now we're going into Pavilion X. Excuse me for a moment, I wanna get a drink. Alright. Now we're going into Pavilion X, which, yeah, both players have a lot of experience with that map. You're waiting a little bit of LySt, so this is a very popular map from the moment that it came out, honestly. Both Baksteen and Agent were both playing this map a lot in their games. Which was surprising for me, because I always saw Agent as a lot highly more strategical player compared to, like, I saw Baksteen with as the better fighting player. So I always see Pavilion X as a fast map that really benefits the player that can take better fights, has a better aim. But no, Agent also love that map. I would say it's somewhat similar to Airwalk from Quake. Not exactly in the layout, but in the way that it plays. They're waiting a little bit of LySt. Oh yeah, LySt said that they need 1 minute. I missed out on that. Yeah. So, the main thing about this map is you have like 2 main layers. Technically you have 3 layers of verticality. But alright, we're actually starting in very soon. So let's get in. Here Baksteen, currently on match points for being taken out. Bounce on the bottom side of the map and get some weapons, and immediately goes for the jump out here. LySt will find for the first round shot here. Baksteen chasing in, playing so aggressively, pushing LySt away. Defending the portal now partially, but LySt will be already in a position. Nice defensive dodges there from Baksteen, closes in and pushes LySt away. The upcoming red who, yeah, actually gets a position for the upcoming red, and now Baksteen will be able to secure it. Finally goes for it. Maggie is now spawning, but Baksteen should be in a position to go for it to deal some damage. LySt defending very well with the LG there, dodging so many of the rail shots, even hitting one rail shot of his own, and now Baksteen is left with barely nothing. Forced to just stay back and defend here. Now LySt can find a frag here, going through the portal, pushes Baksteen away, and now Baksteen will start running away, just heals up a little bit. And LySt just trying to defend the 50 health here. Obviously red is up, so LySt will secure it and actually creates a very good delay between the items. Mega will be spawning. LySt was looking for the chase and finds Baksteen here, chases down, hits the rail shot, and secures the first frag of the map. Currently LySt actually dominating against Baksteen in the first set of the tournament. Gets a nice rail shot onto Baksteen, gets the second rail shot onto Baksteen. Baksteen left with barely anything, but survives on just a little bit of health, allowing them to heal, but takes yet another rail shot. Ooh, and finishes off everything there with the final rail shot. LySt taking the second frag of the tournament. Takes yet another rail shot onto Baksteen. Baksteen now again 1 rail from dying. Will look to heal up there, and LySt will not be able to finish up the frag in this situation. Here finds Baksteen again. Baksteen is also looking to deal some damage back here. Red is gonna be spawning, finds the first rail, Red is there, finds the second great rail there. LySt now barely left on any health, dodges into the red and is able to finally pick up the red item. Oh, missing the rocket shot there from Baksteen. This could have been a clean kill for Baksteen if he hit the air rocket shot there. Now LySt will push their way into the Mega, actually leaves the Mega behind and yeah, just lets Baksteen takes it. Finds Baksteen here onto the jump pad, hits some nice LG and will not allow Baksteen to pick up the upcoming red, picking a third frag advantage in the map. Now this is quite significant for Pavilion X. As you know, this is a faster map, so you can quickly catch up on frags and hitting so many great rails. Currently on 68% of rail shots, like just dominating Baksteen from afar. Finds Baksteen right off spawn here, but finally Baksteen is able to hit some strong rocket shots there. But LySt should be able to, actually he's not able to finish out the frag here. Both players are now very low. LySt just picking up 50 health, 50 armor just to stay alive and finally picks up the Mega and pushes Baksteen away. But a great predictive rocket there from Baksteen. Now we'll be defending the upcoming red here. Ready to defend the jump pad here. Wow, LySt is actually not interested in trying to get to the top position right now, as he barely has anything. We'll just go for the 50 health here. Baksteen can drop from above, but finally LySt is away from there. Ooh, dodging away with this, but Baksteen still finds a nice rail shot by chasing in. I think LySt again with no armor left. Finds LySt again. LySt will be defending well with that rocket shot. Mega is spawning. Baksteen, I think Baksteen will leave it. LySt knows that this is a trap, but still goes for it, left on 5 HP. At least denying the mega health from Baksteen, but finally takes yet another shot, and Baksteen will close down for the frag and takes 2 to 4 hits. LySt again, another rail, and gets the match to 3 to 4. Finds LySt again. This should be the equalizing frag finally, and he keeps up that momentum. Finds LySt again, but misses the rail, and LySt will be able to at least do something from spawn this time around. Looks for additional rails, but does not find neither of them. Mega is now spawning. LySt will actually leave it behind, goes for the blue, finds Baksteen there and just runs away and gets the high position now. Baksteen will be looking for LySt, finds LySt again, but LySt with the LG will hit some significant damage back as well, using their superior position in that situation. But for Baksteen, like, those trades are actually good enough. Like, being able to trade 70 damage for 70 damage is okay for the player that's ahead. And here finds LySt again. LySt will survive, but again, barely any stack left, and Baksteen will just pick up the 50 health, will pick up the upcoming Mega and has to rush for... and finds the rail shot right off to the portal. Rocket jump towards the red. Goes through the portal to chase down LySt. Double portal, finds LySt, misses the second rail shot, and unfortunately dodges around the red, but leaving the red for LySt. LySt with a great rocket from below. Baksteen with a better position, but barely any stack to work with now. And LySt will just wait it out and get ahead. Axiom will pick up the 50 health, the 50 armor, excuse me, below, and will equalize the stacks right now. The Mega health spawning for both players, so we are probably gonna see an equal game forward. Baksteen is actually going for the red. LySt is defending the red, hitting some nice rockets, but now has no position for the Mega. Only deals damage on both of the items, leaving the items for Baksteen, allowing Baksteen to get ahead. But the rail shots from LySt, getting so much damage from Baksteen despite Baksteen taking over the items. And finally, Baksteen was able to secure everything with just a single rocket shot. Now red is spawning for Baksteen. Baksteen has the better stack, the better position, so should be able to easily take that item. Actually creates a delay on it. And here it is. Has a very nice delay between the items now. Just will restack on rails and can go for the Mega here. Finds LySt, dodges the rocket there. Finds a very clean rail in the end. Just a pixel rail onto LySt. Does not find a rail here. Unfortunately was not ready for LySt. This could have been a frag. Red will now spawn, and Baksteen will actually leave it behind and start chasing down LySt, but LySt is actually in a position for the red now, pushing Baksteen away. Baksteen will chase down, but it's gonna be too late, and LySt will be able to heal up and pick red and a blue. Nice pickup there from LySt, but Baksteen continues down the chase, hits some nice rail shots, keeping the pressure up on LySt. spawning. Lolmi is onto them. Oh, hitting the nice defensive rocket as well from Lolmi, and should be able to pick up the Mega there. Hitting 2 nice rail shots. Well, Baksteen hitting 2 nice rail shots there. Right spawning. Baksteen should be the one to take it here, but actually leaves it behind for a moment. Oh yeah, wanting to create a delay between the items. Between the center, but this will allow Lolmi to get onto the red. Now Lolmi is likely gonna be taken out like this with that shotgun, but still steals a major item away from Baksteen, so that is 100 stack that Baksteen could have had in that moment. Baksteen can use the chase, goes to the portal, nice defensive rockets from Lolmi, both players railable currently. And we'll just calm down for a little bit, and yeah, Lolmi actually leaving the Mega for Baksteen. Baksteen now chasing down, finds Lolmi, hits the first rail, picks up the red, goes in, chases down, and finishes off everything with the rocket shot there. Taking a 4 frag advantage now onto Lolmi. Lolmi started this match with a 0-4 advantage, and Baksteen was able to just slowly creep back up and get 8 frags in a row and keeps the stack advantage throughout most of this time. A very strong comeback so far from Baksteen in keeping that momentum. It's of the red, but because of that, because of the missed dash that Baksteen did, he was out of position on the upcoming Mega. Lolmi will be able to get away in that situation, but Baksteen creating a great trap there, just walking and finds Lolmi there. Lolmi is now in a very peculiar situation. Baksteen will chase down and take down Lolmi before the red will be spawning. So just increasing the frag advantage while keeping up the stack advantage. Mega spawning finds the first rail shot. Lolmi will have the high ground position, but cannot really afford to get into a fight, so we'll just keep up the high ground position and try to defend the upcoming red, but it's not gonna be spawning very soon, and Baksteen has more than enough time to find a way to get into the high ground. Here it is. Baksteen is now in a position for the red. Nice rocket there from Lolmi, allowing him to survive for the moment, but here Baksteen will just go for the red. Lolmi now with actually 2 blues, so respectable stack, but here Baksteen finds Lolmi with a nice chase down here, but nice defensive rockets from Lolmi will allow Lolmi to escape from that situation. However, the golden frag will be coming now for Baksteen with a 5 frag buffer on top of that. Here Baksteen starting with a mega kill, there are barely any items for Lolmi, so Baksteen... Oh, and Lolmi drops down onto Baksteen at the worst possible timing, and Baksteen will equalize the game and go into the tiebreaker between both players. Onto Axiom. Let me see the... Wait, on the other side, let me just refresh the page on the bracket. Yeah, on the other side we had... I'm pretty sure that... oh, maybe LySt and Chandler have not finished yet? I don't think that should be...
Game starts in 3, 2, 1. Fight!
Alrighty, and we're starting on Axiom now. Going for some aggression with the LG, deals some great damage onto Baksteen, even takes out Baksteen with a very clean tracking there. He's using the weapon advantage from the start. But now Baksteen will have the rail here, so both players actually with some weapon asymmetry right now. Already spawning, and Baksteen actually shouldn't be... Yeah, finally he's able to heal the red there. But he's too afraid that this is actually a trap. But no, Lolmi is just onto the Mega. And finally, Baksteen will conquer his fears and pick up the upcoming red there. But now in the very same position... Actually, no, Lolmi is not going for that position. Just goes for the rail and now has all the weapons. And this allows also Baksteen to pick all the weapons. First rail goes to Lolmi here. Dodging the rails from Baksteen. Ooh, missing the rocket shot there. Will be defending the red here. Nice LG flow there from Baksteen. Will use the high ground position to try to deal some damage, but Lolmi using the void counter force Baksteen away. Chases down, goes with the LG. Nice rocket from Baksteen, pushing Lolmi away, and Lolmi will finally go through the portal and take down Baksteen. Goes and steals the Mega Rhino of Spawn, takes down Baksteen yet. Well, yeah, excuse me, takes down Lolmi. Yeah. I was sorry about that. I was a bit confused in that whole chaos that happened in that very moment. Oh yeah. Now, no more items. trade-off. Well, not a trade-off rail. So Lolmy just hit a clean rail onto Baksteen, chases down Baksteen, put Baksteen in a very bad position onto the blue, forcing Baksteen to use the Weeble to escape. Baksteen now with a better position onto the Mega, defending the Mega very well, and picks up a major item. Ready spawning, Lolmy is in a position to defend it and even pick it up here. Finally gets it. One blue is up on the map and Baksteen should be able to... No, Baksteen will not be picking it up. Now no more really items on the map. Both players just have everything that they need. And will just be fighting either for... just jousting for position right now for the upcoming red or mega. Here Baksteen is on the mega, on the red side, while Lolmy, I think, will go for the mega side. And here Baksteen will now chase for the mega. Nice rail there from Lolmy, allowing him to take the mega without taking any damage. Even dealing damage onto Baksteen. Oh, that... Oh, but the rail back from Lolmy there. Both players just trading great shots there. Oh, but the high ground rockets from Baksteen. Now Lolmy is in a very bad position. There's actually super low health. Baksteen surviving on just 1 HP there. Anything will take him out in that situation. Finally heals up a little bit. Even grabs the blue armor. And yeah, just surviving by just a miracle 1 HP. Tries to deal pressure onto the Mega and actually hits 3 rail shots. So not a bad trade for a single frag. Dealing so much damage onto Lolmy and now can even do pressure onto the red. And he will take down Lolmy, even picking up the red. So as you can see, just going for the frag, leaving a frag for Lolmy previously, but getting that stack advantage and being able to trade down the frag, trade back the frag. But the shots from Lolmy, they don't care about that strategy. He just hits those rail shots and takes Baksteen out, despite everything. Mega for Lolmy. Should be able to pick it up relatively unscratched. Nice void cannon shots there from Baksteen, hitting them in a sequence. Oh, excuse me about that. Now, blue spawning here. Baksteen will be taken out and yeah, without taking anything. Lolmy just keeping a clean advantage right now. Red and Mega is spawning. Lolmy is creating pressure onto the red, but yeah, Baksteen will be just picking up items and weapons in the meantime. Even the Mega health, Lolmy leaving it for a little bit too much. Too big for a time frame. Ooh, nice void cannon shot there from Baksteen. Chasing down onto Lolmy, trying to deal some additional damage, but Lolmy is ready here, defending the portal. Finally goes towards the red and is the first to get onto the red position. Baksteen will come in with the blaster. Lolmy will take so much damage from the blaster and now is taken out by Baksteen. Baksteen should have a clear way into the coming Mega, but oh, the void cannon shots from Lolmy. Baksteen will finally pick up the Mega, but not without taking a good amount of damage from Lolmy in that situation. Red spawning in, Lolmy with a better position, using the void cannon, but a void cannon back from Baksteen, defending the red perfectly and just picks it up. However, Lolmy did force Baksteen to pick up the red immediately, and now the items are synced up, so a small win there for Lolmy. They could go for a very aggressive play on the next major item and try to spawn on the other one. They have something to work out with, but no blues for them. And no, Lolmy will just secure one of the major items in this situation. Here, nice trade. Nice rail from Baksteen, chases down, but does not find the next rail in the mix. Finds Lolmy with that great angle there from the jump pad. Will go for it again. And even rocket jumps to chase down Lolmy. But Lolmy is currently doing a very nice juking maneuver there, but Baksteen will still find yet another rail shot in the chase. Now ready spawning, Baksteen will drop down for it and will be going towards the Mega. Lolmy's quiet. He's just waiting, but I think that he missed that. He didn't even hear the timing on the Mega. He was a little bit too far away in that situation. Baksteen chases down. Lolmy should be able to pick up the frag here, and Lolmy is actually gonna be self-eliminating. Baksteen looking for some pressure right off spawn, but yeah, Lolmy is on the other side of the map. Baksteen will pick up the red here and will have more than enough time to now do pressure for about 10 seconds here. Finds Lolmy, deals some very nice damage with the LG, but Lolmy also dealing a huge amount of damage with that LG. hopeful to see. Yeah, 34. I don't know exactly how much LG was in the last fight, but they did a lot of damage to Baksteen in here. Now Baksteen will have, yeah, a very clean advantage right now with all the frags that they picked up. Pick up. They can pick up both of the blues right now. Oh, they missed out? Oh no. Excuse me, they didn't miss out on anything. They were just preparing for Lolmi going to the teleporter with that perfect void cannon there. Now Lolmi with barely any stack. Oh, and Baksteen will drop down on Lolmi, who's a little bit too loud downstairs. So yeah, Baksteen was able to just immediately come down and bring justice upon his downstairs neighbor. Now, oh, and the rocket shot from Baksteen should be able to take down Lolmi once again for a 3-frag advantage on Axiom. Red is spawning next. Baksteen? Yeah, Baksteen will have more than enough time to get to the red. This is quite a fast map. You can very quickly get between the items. Maybe you need just 4 seconds to go between red and mega. Oh, nice rails there from Lolmi, but misses the final rail, and this would allow Baksteen to both survive and pick up the upcoming red. Hits Lolmi again. Can Lolmi finish off Baksteen, who's on 5 HP, and will finish off Baksteen, but it will cost him a cold trade of frags there. Yeah, Baksteen will finally be taken out for 1 frag, so he will lose his weapons. Now Meg is spawning. Nice first rail from Baksteen, but Lolmi with the better weapons right now. But the LG for Baksteen is actually gonna do so much damage onto Lolmi. 170 with that LG to rail combo. Basically decimating the whole red that Lolmi picked up and dealing some extra damage as well. Nicely done there from Baksteen. Now Meg is spawning, and Lolmi could have the high ground position, but go back to the red, leaves the Mega behind completely for Baksteen. Baksteen will get him a fight with Lolmi, hits a nice rail shot on the way out, and Lolmi is still chasing down, but yeah, he's not really gonna find a frag here. Baksteen had more than enough stack to fight with Lolmi in that situation, and now Lolmi is actually left worse off from all of this, from all that fighting with the LGs. Baksteen will get a position onto the red, but this should give enough time to Lolmi to pick up, yeah, at least one of the blues, maybe even the second one. Yeah, Baksteen will now, yeah, here Lolmi on the top. Lolmi will pick up both of the blues for the red, so not a bad trade at all. Trade, well, just a rail from Lolmi, not a trade from Baksteen. Yeah, Baksteen just picking up major items, trading rails here, and now Lolmi is actually ahead, hitting more and more rails, but both players are now very, very low, hitting rockets from above. Baksteen finally picks up the red, goes from the jump out and finds Lolmi for the frag, who basically overstayed in that situation. Now has 5 frags advantage, takes a real shot onto Lolmi, finds Lolmi and finishes off everything and sends Lolmi directly into the loser's bracket. Alright. Yeah, Lolmi is having a bad start, I think, in all of the maps, but being able to just turn it back around on both Pavilion X and Axiom and returning into a tournament. Let's see. Well, LySt beat Shambler 2-0. And we have Baksteen against Lolmi. Yeah, Baksteen just won, so we're gonna see LySt against Baksteen next. Alrighty. Let's take a sip right now. Yeah, we're gonna get Baksteen against LySt next. Have the code. Go into the lobby a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, both players should still pick up bounce and picks and bounce. Meanwhile, You're gonna see. Check the bracket again. We're gonna see Lodmi against Shabler in the losers semifinals. They're gonna play on. They're still picking up their bouncing picks. Yeah. Baksteen banning Axiom. LySt banning Darkness. Yeah, and now it's up to LySt to make a pick. Ooh, LySt picking Kasbah. So I think that we're gonna see some like more strategical play between both of the players. Okay. So yeah, LySt picking Kasbah as the first map. Baksteen picking Cathedra. Ooh, man, they're just picking my favorite maps here. I would have a blast casting what we're about to see now. The Baksteen banning Skybreak. I'm quite surprised. I guess he's afraid from LySt on Skybreak. This is we just need to pick up the tiebreaker now between Pavilion X and Bioplant. LySt is the one choosing it. And see how we are gonna go now. And here it is. The Bioplant is gonna be the final map pick there. And Kasbah, Cathedra, and Bioplant. Alrighty. We're gonna start playing on Kasbah. So Kasbah and Cathedra, I would say, they're the slowest map from the map pool, from the current map pool. So you can say a way more deliberate playing there. Less just frag trading and more like methodical style of play between the players. Alrighty. I don't think I've seen... No, at least actually played in... Not in a previous tournament, but in a tournament from the last year. So yeah. Just warming up. Yeah, LySt took out Shambler in the tournament. 2-0, which... with all respect to Shambler, I think it was somewhat expected, with LySt being a very, very strong player. Shambler is also strong. He's definitely way better than me, but... At least he's just one of the top players, essentially. He's one of the players who can definitely take out Baksteen and has done that in the past. Yeah, just warming up now, as LySt had to wait on Baksteen for a little bit of time. Here it is. Guess we're just waiting a little bit more from Baksteen for a moment, and we will start. Yeah, and here it is. Going into the first game of... Yeah, this is the winners finals. So we're starting with the first map of the winners finals with LySt, who picked up that map. Poker is just having a standard start, picking up major items and everything. And now going from... Yeah, Baksteen is on the other side of the map now already onto the Mega that is coming up. So LySt actually has an opportunity to grab the LG. And finally, Baksteen will be able to hear LySt in that situation. Will actually use the smoke weevil to steal the upcoming blue, but leaves the red behind for LySt. So yeah, LySt just gets the LG, gets the red, and now Baksteen... Sure, Baksteen has a position onto the Mega, but LySt is creeping in, and here goes into Baksteen, surprises him using that silent walk and forces Baksteen away, picks up the Mega and leaves Baksteen with barely any health. Security, Baksteen should be able to pick up one of the blue items here. It's who here Baksteen in this situation, but here just can't pick up the red. Goes for some extra damage before that. I think one of the blues to Axiom, oh, very smart play. First going for the blue, creating a delay onto the red, and here it is, having 200 with a great delay between the items and even delaying one of the blues from Baksteen. These are the type of plays that I was talking about, that you can get on those types of maps. He's now spawning, LySt will push Baksteen away, and takes down Baksteen, barely takes any damage, picks up the Mega. Picks up one of the blues. Red is gonna be spawning up next. Baksteen has only one of the blues to pick up. Actually goes and fights for the red here. But yeah, Baksteen should be able to push... LySt should be able to push Baksteen away. Nice defensive rocket from Baksteen here, but LySt... yes, is not actually able to pick up the frag, but will put Baksteen on a very, very low HP in that situation. Mega spawning in, very, oh, LySt trying to go for some aggressive plays, but Baksteen would actually get away and steal the Mega because of all that. Gets into another fight, and nice long distance rockets there from LySt to take Baksteen out. Oh, but does not create a delay between the items, instead just goes for it and tries to find Baksteen yet again for more damage. Finds Baksteen in this situation, tries to look for a rail shot here. Baksteen just dancing around that corner. And it takes one rail, and he's actually able to return a rail. LySt will be taken off guard there. Red and Mega now spawning together, and Baksteen is the perfect position to go in between them. He can just run towards the correct item, and here finally goes for the red and grabs a major item. Finds the LG here. Should be able to pick up the upcoming... maybe not. No, she should be able to pick up the upcoming blue there. After 3 seconds, here finally sees it. Red is now spawning. LySt will be in a position there to defend. It actually creates a trap, does not go directly towards it. Finally finds it. Thinks that Baksteen is creating a trap, but no, Baksteen is on the other side of the map, and now LySt will be going towards the Mega. Baksteen is in a position to pick up the upcoming man now, defending from below. Finds LySt, but will pick up the Mega. LySt was way too slow and is not able to deal any damage onto Baksteen, and now Baksteen equalized the game. Picking up that major item and is in position for the upcoming red right now. LySt should be able to find Baksteen in this situation here. Rains some rockets from above. Baksteen picks up the red there. Oh, takes 2 major rocket shots there. Oh, nice defensive rockets from Baksteen, dealing damage onto LySt. Great slow wheel from LySt, dealing so much damage with the LG. Nice LG truck at the end and finishes off everything with the rail shot. Baksteen takes the frag. Picks up the upcoming Mega and is in time for the upcoming red. Hits the first rail shot, hits a second rail shot. LySt left with barely any health. Now Baksteen will go down for a chase. Finds LySt again. Can finish off the frag right here and right now. Oh, missing so many of the LG shots, but fortunately for him, LySt did not hit the rocket shots back as well. But Baksteen will pick up the next frag yet again. Finds LySt again, chases LySt down here. He's defending well with that. LG pushes in for the upcoming red and takes Baksteen down, and will pick up the upcoming red because of that. Baksteen will respawn onto the Mega, so still has a lot of stack to work with. With that red, with that Mega that came up. Nice rail there from LySt, defending, misses the rocket shot, goes for the upcoming red and defends it. But yeah, Baksteen will just go away. And defend the... actually no, goes from the staircase, did a whole rotation to get to the red and tries to deal some damage onto LySt from the high ground area there. It's a trap here for LySt, actually goes and chases through the stairs. A little bit of an aggressive play, but he's not gonna get punished for it. Ooh, some nice flow there from LySt. Baksteen now on the bottom side of the map, but hitting the nice rocket into the rail to take LySt out and pick up the upcoming Mega up, also equalizing the frags lead from LySt. Defending the portal, but does not hit the timing rocket correctly. Ooh, that clean rail there takes LySt out despite that rocket jump. But will be spawning, and finally Baksteen has the best position here. LySt is on the other side of the map, just picking up some weapons and actually already positioning for the Mega. And Baksteen getting to the Mega on time, should be just in the right of time to hit a single rail. A single rocket shot, excuse me. But yeah, it does not get the best timing, so just a single rocket shot. A nice rail there, creating a nice trap onto LySt, chases down LySt, dodges most of the shots and just lives with another rail shot, leaving LySt on barely any health. Picks up one of the 50s, hits another rail shot of the portal. LySt again left with barely any health. just scrambling to get anything to work with. Right now spawning and Baksteen will just pick it up. Mega is spawning up next and Baksteen should have an easy time getting to it. And here goes for the rocket jump to get faster into the Mega there. Well, LySt is just content with picking up one of the blues here. And Baksteen with a full stack right now. And a frag advantage. LySt knows the Baksteen position here and finally tries to deal some damage through the hole there, but Baksteen will narrowly dodge that rocket. Drops onto LySt. Nice defensive rockets from LySt, pushing Baksteen away. So yeah, Baksteen will just pick up the upcoming red. Mega spawning, but now, because of that extra cycle, LySt was able to pick up 2 of the blues. Oh, but great rockets from Baksteen there pushes LySt away, and LySt will actually take himself out. Allowing Baksteen to just get another frag lead here. Nice defense with the Eggwp from LySt, pushes Baksteen away. LySt is actually chasing down onto Baksteen and picks up the red item. Finally having a stack advantage in this situation. Finds Baksteen here, misses the rail shot. Goes for the rocket jump, chases down Baksteen. Baksteen is so low on health, but nice defensive rail will allow him to survive. Mega spawning behind LySt and Baksteen will get away from that situation. And the players will be trading the major items right now. Baksteen will even have an access to one of the blues here, but LySt will be there in time to defend it. Chases down Baksteen and picks up the blue himself. Same time leaving the other blue behind, so Baksteen has an item that he can secure, but he's fighting for the upcoming red right now. LySt knew about Baksteen's position there, knew perfectly that this was a trap, just goes, picks up the red, barely takes any damage, and now will be in time for the upcoming Mega as well. Baksteen defending the corridor here with the blaster, dealing some nice damage onto LySt, onto the entrance, and actually defending so well, but being caught in a very bad position in the end, at least dealing so much damage onto LySt, forcing him to heal up and allowing Baksteen to still have the stack advantage, but leaving a frag behind. Picks up the red and Baksteen will keep that stack advantage. So LySt still, despite that additional frag, now has to continue on working hard to get back into the game, especially now that Baksteen has all the items, position on the upcoming Mega. Nice stack to work with. Well, Lormin also has now perfect stack, but after that Mega, yeah, Baksteen now has a clear 100 stack advantage. But Baksteen also defending perfectly the entrance to the red, equalizing the game again. Baksteen will pick up one of the blues here. He's looking for the rail shots, takes the rail shot onto, takes the second rail shot onto the Baksteen and takes the advantage now. Continues on to deal pressure, to put pressure onto Baksteen, pushing him away from the upcoming red, but Baksteen will still sneak onto the red. Decides it's too dangerous and just returns back for the Mega and defends it from afar. And yeah, LySt will not be in a position to defend the upcoming Mega. So Baksteen will pick up some stack, but finally the items are gonna be severely desynced, and for the next fight in 15 seconds, yeah, LySt is gonna have a very easy time. Oh, nice rail shots actually from Baksteen and pushing LySt away. Now LySt is slightly out of position. Not slightly, LySt is highly out of position. So Baksteen actually was able to pick up the red there. LySt, instead of rotating, was trying to push through Baksteen, allowing actually Baksteen to defend perfectly in that situation and pick up the next red. And is even in position to deal damage onto the Mega, but will not hit any significant shots in that situation. So yeah, just a trade of items once again between the players. Mega now spawning LySt. LySt is actually going for the portal here, drops from above, but Baksteen is right in the is right on time there for that red. And just hit some nice shots into LySt, and LySt is again left with nothing. Baksteen finally with a very healthy lead hits that rail shot, leaving LySt with barely anything. And we're even closing into the golden frag right now, and Baksteen will have the Mega, will chase down for the upcoming red with that rocket shot, finds LySt, deals some huge amounts of damage onto that red, but LySt is chasing in and is taken out by the rail shot in the end. LySt still did a huge amount of damage in that situation, and yeah, this is gonna actually work well for LySt. Despite reducing the golden frag timing, they were able to get some nice... Oh, but the rail shots from Baksteen made all the work that LySt did in the previous fight completely obsolete, and now LySt is gonna be chased down by Baksteen, and here it is, LySt is taken out. Baksteen taking the first map. So it's what happened. The thing that happened exactly there. LySt did a very good job by trading a frag to get like a stack advantage for the for the upcoming golden frag situation. But Baksteen with those rail shots basically just destroyed that stack advantage and was able to very quickly finish off the game afterwards. Yeah, now we're gonna be going into Cathedra. Very cool game so far between the players. Yeah. Let's take a sip.
Game starts in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Starting here on Cathedra. Ooh, great rocket shot there from LySt. Chases down Baksteen, fights him again. The slow wheel from Baksteen. And Baksteen will be able to get away from this situation. Now LySt is in a position for the upcoming red right now. But continues chasing down Baksteen, trying to create some sort of a trap here. Looks for Baksteen. And finds Baksteen onto the portal, chases down and hits a great air rocket shot onto Baksteen. LySt with such a beautiful first frag and finds Baksteen yet again off spawn, chases him down with the LG, takes 2 frags right at the start of the game. Just trades one of the major items because, well, he didn't have the timing advantage before those fights. But still, 2 frag advantage and still has the weapons advantage as well. Finds Baksteen yet again. That could be a 3rd frag, and here it is. A very clean tracking. Picks up the 50 health right after the fight as well. But Baksteen will finally have some stack to work with that blue armor. Finds LySt onto the red. Nice LG damage onto LySt there. Chases down with the blaster. Deals so much damage. Both players are so low on health. And Baksteen finally takes a frag onto LySt, dodging that rail shot in the end. There goes to LySt still. So despite Baksteen taking a frag, LySt still has a lot of stack to work with. We'll even pick up the upcoming rail here. Baksteen was trying to create a trap on it, but will not hit the shot. Goes for the red there. Nice low weevil from LySt. Will deal some nice damage onto Baksteen, but again, both players will be so low on health and forced away from each other. Baksteen now takes one of the blues. Meg is spawning up next, but yeah, he will just heal up. And finally, yeah, here goes, fights for the upcoming Mega from the low ground. Finds LySt, hits some nice shots with the LG into the rocket combo there. Finds LySt again, misses the rail shot. And returns perfectly for the red. Hits another rail shot in this situation. Now LySt is left with barely nothing, but missing this Weeble movement trick there. So we will not see any further chase from that moment on. Now Baksteen will just heal up. Secure some weapons, and yeah, red spawning up next. He's defending the portals, finds Baksteen there, so now has a perfect choice between Mega and red, but Baksteen is just going into the middle, does not care about any of the major items and just goes for the frag instead. And goes for the major items right after that. Nice rail shots there from LySt, one before the smoke and one into the smoke as well. So keeping the stack advantage lower from Baksteen, hitting like 100 damage in that situation, but still does not have enough stack to really get into a good fight with Baksteen. Trades more rails and yeah, Baksteen will just drop down for the red, and LySt is really left with no items to pick up except that blue here. Baksteen is creating a trap on the other blue, but no, LySt is not there. LySt will finally go for it, but Baksteen will already be ready to defend it. Finds a rail shot onto LySt, keeping LySt on a very low stack throughout with all those nice rail shots, while picking up major item after major item. And now can defend the upcoming red as well. No delay on the red. So LySt will have a way to really fight for one of the next major items with the current timing. And Baksteen knows that, so he's trying to secure a frag before that. One moves behind and tries to chase down for LySt, but LySt is perfectly defending with that rail shot. Now Baksteen will pick up the blue here, finds LySt, chases LySt, finds the 2 rocket shots and finds the frag before the major item spawn. LySt will still be able to pick up one of the major items, but here Baksteen will be able to deal some damage back as well. creating a trap here onto LySt using the hole in the ground. And finally LySt will find a way to escape from that situation. But still, well played there from Baksteen. Oh, and here yet another fight there. What I'm trying to explain is that the items were gonna sync up, so Baksteen was looking for a frag, knowing that he cannot defend both items, and he did that for the previous frag in the situation. So yeah, he just couldn't defend the stacks, but he was still able to trade the stack for a frag in that situation. And here, picks up the next major, still has a stack advantage because of the final fights. LySt is still trying to deal some damage here, but Baksteen just picking up items. Nice float from LySt, great rockets, fighting for the upcoming red, but Baksteen should be able to take it out. And here takes LySt out there, finds another rare right of spawn onto LySt. LySt will return to heal up with the 50 health. That could have been yet another rare shot from Baksteen. Mega now spawning. Axiom will drop for it and can rocket jump to the red. Well, not through that way. We'll get to it, but only will be able to deal damage onto the upcoming red. Oh, nice defensive rockets there from Baksteen. Ghost Reporter now creates a trap on it. Finds LySt. LySt with an axe. Rail shot there will heal up and go through the portal. Finds Baksteen, but misses the rail shot. Now LySt has a blue here spawning for him. You can go for it. Here it is, and Mega is gonna be spawning sometime after the red, and Baksteen will be in time to get to the Mega and will be able to fight for it from above. At least he's the one who will be picking up the Mega here. Goes for that rail shot here, but will not land it. Finds another rail shot from a different angle onto the blue. Another rail shot from the high ground, ready spawning in, and Baksteen will just chase in with the slow weeble and the LG here, and finds LySt here in the midair, takes LySt out, and will go to heal up right now. LySt on the other side, on the other hand, is just securing some weapons right on spawn, even securing two of the blues here, so he can actually fight for the upcoming Mega, but nice slow ground rail from Baksteen through the hole on the map. Gets the Mega, now should be in time for the upcoming red. LySt will use the smoke weeble and steal the red away, but Baksteen can still take LySt away. Oh, but missing the movement trick there, allowing LySt to get away in that situation and deal some damage onto Baksteen as well. So now LySt has the time and has the opportunity to heal up, secure some weapons, and there are two major items that spawn at the same time. Here it is, LySt actually secured some nice blue armors, and will grab the... He's too afraid to grab the red health, not the red health, excuse me, the red armor. Finally will grab it and now has 100 stack above Baksteen, but Baksteen can secure many blue armors right now, so the longer that LySt waits, the stronger Baksteen will become. Ooh, but the rocket there from Baksteen finds the LySt first and finds the blue, and finally just gets an advantage. Nice roll from LySt, and now has the high ground advantage for the red. Attacks Baksteen. Baksteen defending one of the choke points here, and LySt will still push Baksteen away. Mega now spawning, but Baksteen will be on time, so still equalized stacks between the players. Baksteen finds LySt, uses slow wheel, deals 90 damage. LySt teleporting back and finds Baksteen and takes him out. Baksteen was taken by surprise in that situation, trying to go for rail shots when LySt was going for the kill instead. Finds Baksteen again, a nice rail shot to finish up everything. Red spawning, and Baksteen right off spawn with the rail takes the revenge kill onto LySt. And we'll just pick up the red as well. Mega now spawning, Baksteen will drop for it, but has to fight against an LG here, so LySt should be able to pick it up here. LySt with only an LG and Baksteen with the rail shots, hitting some nice rail shots, making LySt pay for that Mega pickup. LySt finally secures secures the red. Oh, but the rocket there, missing the rail shot for the kill, but will hit the second rail shot and secures yet another frag onto LySt here. Baksteen just hits those perfect predictive rockets so many times throughout the match, allowing him to really get a hit constantly. Yeah, picks up the Mega health now. Red spawning, finds LySt on the jump pad and takes out LySt just on the way to red. Just a free kill for Baksteen. Here's LySt here. Tries to create some pressure onto LySt here, but LySt has the high ground position, but slowly is running out of ammo to fight. does not have any blues to pick up in here as well. Finally, we have the other blue. Now, red is mega respawning and LySt now has a respectable stack to work with. We'll find the... Does not go for the grenade launcher. Picks up the red there, goes in immediately, deals pressure onto Baksteen, but Baksteen will be able to trade it for the mega, so still equalized stacks between the players, but first row goes for LySt here. Finds Baksteen again, and another rail. Finally, LySt with a very healthy advantage, and another rail. And he finishes up everything. No, Baksteen will go through the portal, but LySt will still chase him. Finds Baksteen again, creates a delay on the red. But this delay is getting bigger and bigger. It's about time for, yeah, finally LySt picks it up and will be in time for the mega. But Baksteen with a nice rocket shot there onto LySt, defending the mega from above, trying to deal some extra damage. Hits a nice rocket shot there. Chases down LG into rail combo to deal so much damage onto LySt, leaving LySt with no advantage right now. LySt only has the low ground here to defend for the red, but Baksteen will push away with the rockets, missing the rocket, missing the dash onto the red, allowing LySt to steal the red, unfortunately. Yeah, LySt just getting away with a robbery in that situation.
Golden frag.
But finally, golden frag for Baksteen. Mega spawning, LySt will be the one picking it up. Can Baksteen deal enough damage for it? Using some nice movement onto the high ground locations in that situation to just rain rockets from above throughout all this time onto LySt. And again, LySt is left with barely anything. Baksteen has 300 stack, LySt has just 100. Finally picks up one of the blues. And the other blue as well. So yeah, Baksteen was really out of position on defending either of those items. So LySt was able to secure two big grabs, honestly. And Mega and Red are spawning at the same time as well, so LySt will be able to get back into the game very quickly now. Which is Baksteen will be dealing pressure onto the red, but is way too late. LySt will even be able to get on time to deal some damage onto the Mega, jumps over, Baksteen actually chases through the portal, slow wheel for Baksteen, and LySt will be actually taken out, Baksteen will be taken out by LySt in that situation. Red spawning next, Baksteen defending from above, but does not have rockets, but he doesn't need them, hitting that great rail shot from above. Hitting yet another one rail shot while being floated by LySt, and keeps on hitting those shots and finishes off everything. 4 rail shots in a row. LySt was not happy about that, but will be content with the GG, and Baksteen takes the winners finals and sends LySt into the losers finals, which we'll be watching up next. He won in a previous tournament, yeah. Lolmi, yeah, winning decisively against Shambler, so we're gonna see Lolmi against LySt next. Alright. Let's get the code. As long as the players report the score so that we can start the next map. And here it is. The scores were reported, and now we are starting the bounce between LySt and Lolmi. Fortunately for LySt, I mean, the games were close, but Axiom was able to just stay on top throughout most of the time. But Baksteen so far dominating well. Not exactly, actually. The first game, Lolmi was doing just god work. The first set, I mean. Keeping up the pressure on Baksteen there. See, maybe we have code already? Are we in the same lobby? Maybe. Maybe we can stay in the same lobby. Let me just get the key. Oh, Lolmi is here, yeah. Yeah, the maps are Bioplant, Kasbah, and Pavilion X. So the exact order was LySt banning Darkness against Lolmi, Lolmi banning Skybreak and picking Bioplant, LySt picking up Kasbah, as we saw, favorite map of LySt, and banning Cathedra. Not having a great experience against Baksteen there, I guess. Lolmi banning Axiom, and we have the final tiebreaker being Pavilion X. Alrighty. Yeah, we're just waiting on LySt for a moment. I'm hoping Baksteen change up the lobby for the players. Oh. Between Lolmi and LySt, let me just check it real quick. No, Lolmi and LySt, they didn't play before. You played against Lolmi. You played against Lolmi in the, here it is in the brackets. You fought here against Lolmi, and then Lolmi fought against Shanwar, so now Lolmi is gonna fight LySt in the for the first time. So yeah, you have no extra knowledge to get from this, unfortunately. You've been really just facing all the strong players so far. And finally, we're gonna see Lolmi against LySt as soon as, well... Oh, we have another lobby. Let me leave this one. Hope. Yeah, the key is wrong. Yeah, they still haven't met Baksteen. So you can see it in the stream info. In the stream title, it's there. I'm also showing the bracket like when I'm not in the game. So yeah, you could to play in this tournament, you can join. There is an NA tournament, but the NA tournament doesn't really happen frequently because there are not enough players. Like, there is always an opportunity every Sunday to get a tournament, but you need to have at least 5 players. So every for the EU tournament, it happens like an hour and a half ago from now. You need to have checked in an hour before the start of the tournament to be able to play in it. Yeah. We have the new key. And we are going into the game now. So let's see. First map pick, let me just check again. The first map pick was by Lolmi, yeah. Pinning Bioplant. Yeah, they really like that map. And yeah, they're doing good. Very old map. It's, if I remember correctly, it's the oldest map. Yeah, let's start. Starting with Lolmi here onto the red. I would say the worst spawn on that map. Here, still, there is a lot of play that you can do with the LG. You're going immediately for aggression on the blue, and if he picks up the blue here, which is not actually here, excuse me. Yeah, the blue was not here, so again, you can see the reason why the red is not the best spawn, because now LySt has two blues and a mega. And he's now doing pressure onto the red and will pick up the next red as well. And hits great rocket shots there, and yeah, just as full stack right of spawn. Obviously he still had to play for it, but you get an advantage on this map with that spawn. Goes for a very aggressive play here, leaving the mega behind, and Lolmi will actually pick it up. Lolmi being a little bit too aggressive there, allowing, excuse me, not Lolmi, LySt being a little bit too aggressive, allowing Lolmi to just steal away an item and deal a lot of damage onto LySt. And now LySt, yeah, sure, LySt picked up the frag, but took quite a bit of damage here, and at the same time, like, LySt will have some weapons here, will have the rail to work with now. Runs away from LySt. LySt doing some nice damage with the LG advantage here. Chases down LySt here for a little bit. LySt is now staying on the Mega that is upcoming. Can he survive to steal it? But no! LySt will pick up the Mega and LySt will spawn on the red, but will be taken once again right off spawn here with that slow Weevil. And LySt just picking 4 frags in a row. And another rail shot here. Can he finish up the frag? Nope, not yet. LySt will heal up a little bit. But yeah, LySt is now looking to trap LySt in that situation. Looking to deal some extra damage as LySt is trying to get away. And here it is, the first rail. But actually left the red behind. And here it is, LySt with the smoke Weevil will be able to pick up the red. So LySt just traded major items now. So finally LySt has some advantage, but LySt with those angles with the rail, getting some nice damage onto LySt. Even if LySt is picking up items, and finally will have the better position for the upcoming red. Misses the first rail shot, but has a nice position for the red, and LySt will try to defend from the other side, but LySt knew that perfectly and defended both choke points, allowing him to pick up that red without taking any damage. Mega is spawning, LySt is in position for the Mega, finds LySt. Nice flow there. Actually forced LySt off the platform, but decided to stop fighting for the Mega, and now LySt will actually take down LySt. I think LySt did not realize that he actually was able to push LySt away from the Mega. So he had a perfect opportunity to continue fighting there, but yeah, was just taken out instead. LySt defending well with that, with the LG there. Both players are now pretty low, so it could really go either way from them. They have weapons, they have everything. And they're likely gonna, yeah, we're gonna see a major trade right now. LySt will be slightly better. Ooh, nice rail shot there from LySt, equalizing completely. But yeah, LySt again will pick up the blue here. There is a red that is coming up next. And yeah, both players now just avoiding each other, but nice, another extra rail from LySt here. Red spawning soon, LySt can back away from it, but he's actually fighting here with LySt, and LySt was able to deal way too much damage with that 40% LG there. So finally LySt is forced to, I mean, not really forced, but just would trade major items for major items. And now LySt chasing in for the kill, finding the first jiggle shot, but missing the air shot with the rocket. And LySt will be able to get away because of that. Wow, nice rail shot now from LySt, able to get ahead with that rail. Rail, as you may know, the rail is super important in Bioplant. It can just like keep you ahead very quickly. Here it is, red for LySt. Nice rail from LySt to start everything off, but barely has any health to fight for the upcoming Mega. But that rocket shot, perfect prediction there. LySt left with barely any health and will be forced to heal up with 50 health from the Mega. LySt waiting a trap on LySt here, but will not find any extra shots now. Red is now spawning. Both players will actually face up here on the high ground. And LySt would even hit a nice rail shot onto LySt, leaving him with barely any stack to work with. Finds LySt again, hits a nice shot there. LySt will defend with the LG, surviving for a little bit of time, but still pushing LySt away. Can LySt secure the frag? No, he gives up on the chase, decides it's too dangerous. It would cost him too much effort to chase there, and just goes for the Mega. Finds LySt again onto the blue. LySt defending well with the rockets, but will be finally taken down by LySt. That's... Oh! This must hurt for LySt. Those predictive rockets from LySt, it is like deja vu from Baksteen against LySt, but it was Baksteen hitting those rockets. I guess it's now... I guess LySt is doing his revenge, but on the wrong target. Oh! LySt taken out by surprise here by LySt. Mega spawning, LySt will pick it up finally. Oh, and the final rail shot from LySt to take LySt down. Finds LySt once again on the rail, but great rockets from LySt, actually dealing so much damage onto LySt, but was not able to pick up the rail in the process, unfortunately. Still gets the red, will have the LG and the red to fight, and will actually get away without taking any extra damage from Lolmi there with the rail. Still defending with the LG, creating the choke point, defending the choke point there with the rockets. Very well played there by LySt, defending the mega health here, fighting with an LG, but not really any advantage for Lolmi in that situation. Chases down Lolmi here, deals so much damage, goes in for the frag, and for the high ground location. I don't think this chase is really working well for LySt here, because he's just taking rail damage, as Lolmi has the rail to do defensive damage, while LySt was just chasing with the LG. Finally finds Lolmi again and should be able to finish up Lolmi with the LG here. Still no rail though. Barely has any health for the upcoming Mega, and here it is. Lolmi knows that. Nice rocket from LySt, but Lolmi will still win out the fight. Forced to heal up, unfortunately, with the Mega health. And cannot even chase through the portal. Knows that LySt is on the other side, waiting with that rail shot. Yeah, Lolmi again, despite taking some frags, is still way behind on stack. Now, oh, not well behind. Excuse me. He just picked up some blues on the other side of the map. There. Items are gonna spawn up simultaneously. Lolmi's here defending, but LySt has the slow wiggle. And now he's not gonna use it yet. He's just gonna go for the blue here, for the red here. He can use the slow wiggle if he wanna fight here, but no, he's gonna secure it for later. Both players have equalized stacks. Fighting for the upcoming blue, nice. LJ and the blue for LySt, dealing so much damage onto LySt. LySt left with barely anything, and nice finishing tracking from LySt there. Excuse me, Lolmi was left with barely anything in that fight. Finds Lolmi again and finishes him off very quickly with that LG. Just melting through everything that Lolmi has. Leaving the Mega behind, and Lolmi will be able to pick it up in that situation. I think LySt mistimed him here. He will be able to pick up the frag, but will take so much damage into the process. And yeah, should be able to pick up the blues here. But at the same time, Lolmi will be the one to pick up the red here. And LySt deal some extra exit damage on the way out. Was way too late, and the smoke will defend Lolmi. So the stacks were equalized, but LySt still has the weapon advantages. But Lolmi has been able to pick up a rail on the way and deal some damage onto LySt here. Finally, Lolmi here fighting for the Mega. He's in the better position to pick it up. Waits out the rockets. Oh, but the nice rail shots from LySt. The Mega is gonna save just for a single rail shot Lolmi, and finally goes into the golden frag for LySt. Lolmi with a 7 frag disadvantage on this map. I'm pretty sure that LySt can just go in for just nice rocket shots from Lolmi from above, but does not need any weapons to finish off LySt in that situation. Just uses the rocket with the long range rockets, defending the healing 50 health pot. Mega is now spawning in. LySt will leave it and goes for the red there. Picks up the red. Can Lolmi do some extra damage with the rockets there? No, LySt will get away unscratched from that situation. Lolmi finds LySt, hits a nice rail shot, and forces LySt away towards the red area. Now LySt is creating a trap here onto the Mega, but Lolmi knows red is next. Or does he? Yeah, he leaves the red behind, and yeah, now they're actually gonna fight for the Mega, and LySt will just return and pick it up. I feel that Lolmi could have just picked up the red there and then went for the Mega, but they were... Well, he still picked up both of the items because LySt just left them. He didn't expect that Lolmi didn't have the red up. So Lolmi now having a very good stack advantage. As long as he can keep it and keep getting frags, he can definitely turn this game around. 6 frags may seem a lot, but it is doable on a map like Bioplant. Nice defense there from LySt and putting Lolmi in such a low health, and he cannot escape. Lolmi finishing off everything with a nice rail shot, and now will go into his own map pick, Kasbah.
Kasbah.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna grab a seat. the next match because my throat is out.
Starts in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Aggression right from the start. And LySt will take down Lolmi in that situation, but I really need to sip some some tea right now. Alright. After Lolmi deciding not to allow me to drink at the start of the game, we are getting back into the casting here. Yeah, LySt with a very early advantage there because Lolmi was just going for complete aggression, and yeah, LySt just hit that blaster shot here. We'll get the red now, we'll heal up right after it. So didn't really lose anything from that rail shot there. In reality, just Lolmi lost the rail. Now, both players will find each other in this situation. Lolmi still defending that situation, but already spawning up next, and oh, nice rail shot here. Finds a second rail shot. LySt left with barely nothing. Chases from the top, but because of that, LySt can drop down onto the 50. And ooh, LySt did not go for the red there. He knew that it was a bit too dangerous. Still, those rockets, long-range rocket shots there from LySt. Picks to the 50, so LySt has very respectable stack right now to fight. Red will be spawning up next. And can LySt find a way to get into the red room? No, he'll be way too late right now, so yeah. Lolmi was able to pick up a clean red right now and now has a very clean 200 advantage. Even hits a rail shot. Mega spawning next, and LySt is forced away. Oh, Lolmi wanting to chase and deal some damage onto the blue, which was definitely a right call there before the Mega. But here, picks up the red and now goes to the red. LySt is already on position to fight for the red. Nice slow weeble there, but there are long-range rockets from LySt pushing Lolmi away. Now Lolmi left with barely anything. Defends the portal well with the rail there. But here LySt chasing in with the rail as well. He's just trading rails left and right, and LySt with the stack advantage will finally be able to finish up the frag for the final rail. With the final rail, excuse me. Defends a red here. Trade between the LGs, but I think Lolmi did a little bit more damage with the LG in here. Drops down for the Mega, but failed to drop down immediately, allowing LySt to deal some nice damage on the way there. And LySt could finish up the frag here with just 6 HP. Barely staying alive. Both players could have taken that fight. Yeah, LySt with just a little bit better LG aim in that situation. Oh, the rocket through the smoke, preventing Lolmi from picking up the red, putting Lolmi in 0 against 4. Things are really going badly for Lolmi right now, and LySt with just complete control. Picks up one of the blues here, goes for the Mega. Oh, he didn't even know that the Mega was there. Right now spawning in, and oh, Lolmi was not ready for LySt to come from there, and LySt 2 clean rail shots. Looks for some extra damage off spawn, but would not find anything. Finds Lolmi again, finds another rail shot now. Rocket jump through the stairs. Finds Lolmi again, and 6-0, and Lolmi will tap out.
Victory.
Allowing just, yeah, couldn't take the pressure from LySt in that situation, and will drop from the tournament in here, allowing LySt to now return for a rematch against Baksteen in the grand finals. Alrighty, and yeah, Baksteen is now waiting, and we're going into the map picks. I'm drinking a whole liter of juice right now, trying to keep my voice from falling apart in this tournament. So yeah. Let's see. Okay, Baksteen will have to start the bounce very soon against LySt. I wonder if we're gonna play on the same lobby. Yeah, I think we're gonna play on the same lobby. Just gonna drop the lobby key then. Yeah, the bracket scores were reported. Baksteen is in the lobby. And we're just waiting on Baksteen to start banning. So for the grand finals, for those who don't know, it's a best of 5. However, the person who is in the winners bracket has a map advantage. So essentially it is a best of 4. Where the person who is in the winners bracket, so Baksteen in this case, has to win only 2 games to win, while their opponent has to win 3 games to win. Because obviously, like, Baksteen already beat LySt once in a best of 3, so now they have an advantage in the best of 5. But LySt still has a chance. If they win 3 games before Baksteen can win 2, they are winner of the tournament, yeah. So, first ban is Kasbah from Baksteen. Yeah, in the previous lobby, LySt basically outed himself that this is his favorite map, and Baksteen was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna ban that stuff from you. We're not gonna play on your favorite map now." Yeah, LySt banning Darkness and picking Skybreak. I did not expect that, but okay, Skybreak. Actually, oh yeah, actually I remember Baksteen actually banned Skybreak against LySt. So despite Baksteen being very good at Skybreak, maybe LySt has some tricks up his sleeves there. So yeah, Pavilion next from Baksteen, Axiom from LySt, and Bioplant from Baksteen as a final map. Technically, the Cathedra is also picked, like technically, but it cannot be played because of the rules. So yeah, we are gonna have Skybreak, Pavilion next, Axiom, and Bioplant. Oh, very fast maps. Alrighty. And we are already starting on Skybreak. So, for Skybreak, I've seen like... Oh, no, Cathedra. Yeah. Yeah. Skybreak, I think has very clean and interesting angles on that map. Through some doorways and shit. To, yeah, just completely catch you off guard. But I'm interested in how LySt are gonna play, because I haven't LySt play on that map. So we're gonna start with LySt here. See what he's capable of. Starting onto the red, Baksteen immediately with some rockets across the whole map. But yeah, LySt will just pick up everything, pick up the yellow here. And Baksteen, yeah, picks up all the weapons in the meantime. Finds LySt here, deals some nice damage, even has the... Yeah, and doesn't need to even switch a weapon. Hits all of the rockets and the slow weaver and everything, dealing so much damage. And LySt finds LySt again. Oh, missing the rail shot for the kill here. Goes for 50 and ready spawning, and Baksteen will pick up the red and will be in time for the mega. As long as he's scurried up. Here it is. He's on the mega. LySt will pick it up and actually defends fairly well against Baksteen in this situation. So yeah, still has the equalized stacks with Baksteen. Despite the early frag from Baksteen there. Finds Baksteen here. Just a high ground and drops down, and now he's defending from the red. The red is spawning behind, but he's chasing down Baksteen. He's actually doing so much damage onto Baksteen, misses the rail shot, but Baksteen was able to pick up the red in the process. LySt took so much damage and didn't pick any items, so despite grabbing a frag, he's actually dealing some nice rail shots off spawn right onto Baksteen, but still doesn't really have any stack until that upcoming mega. He still leaves the mega behind, goes for the blue here, but because of that now he has to return for the mega, and Baksteen has taken it. LySt fumbling the timings, but still hitting those great LG shots into the rail. Just leaving items to Baksteen, but it's not gonna work out because now Baksteen just again respawns and now has again equal stack with LySt. So LySt is taking frags, but Baksteen takes stack. I don't know how else to say it. This just allows Baksteen to do essentially what he wants and hopes to win out fights. Now defends the LG. So at least prevents Baksteen from taking one of the items, but still, Baksteen will have a lot to work with those two reds that he picked up. Nice rails there through the smoke as well, but trading against those rockets from LySt in the meantime. Now he'll be able to grab the upcoming blue, and here LySt will find a way into the red, but Baksteen actually has defense here. Nice LG there from LySt, pushes Baksteen away right now and has a position for the red. Will pick up the red. Baksteen does not want to fight for it, was trying to deal some extra damage, but does not really find anything here. Anything of value at least. Yellow and Mega spawning. Now LySt will finally pick it up, and now we'll have a great stack advantage. Leaves the Mega behind for a moment to deal some pressure onto Baksteen, but now he will have less time to go on to the red. It's spawning in, and Baksteen will be the first to defend it, but oh, nice LG and movement from LySt, dodging all those rockets and leaving Baksteen with barely any health. Finds Baksteen right away in here again, chases in. And he finds the final shot to finish off Baksteen. Baksteen defending well with the LG here. Another rail from Baksteen. Baksteen now is left to die, and LySt finishes off the chase with a nice frag. Now, major items spawning together. So Baksteen will be able to pick up some major items here. Which is defending with... has only side weapons with the blaster and the grenades. But yeah, LySt didn't want to fight into that. And still hitting some nice blaster here. Finds LySt again. Hits the rockets, but LySt with the LG advantage and the slow Weeble will decimate through Baksteen there. Finds Baksteen right off spawn, and Baksteen, can Baksteen get away in that situation? Yes, he will. Ready spawning, so LySt will go there to fight for it. Drops down onto the red. Nice rail from Baksteen. Nice second rail from Baksteen, leaving LySt with barely any health. LySt even rocket jumping, so Baksteen now knows LySt's position, defending the 50, not the 50, the 25. LySt will barely survive in that situation. Finally, Baksteen will pick up the mega health here. Trade of rails, LySt left on barely any health, but at least removing like 80 damage from the mega. So well done from LySt there. Red spawning next. Baksteen barely not finding that rail shot there, allowing LySt to survive just a little bit more. Now closing in onto LySt's position. LySt will return for the yellow, but that will allow Baksteen to go through the portal, through the jump pad here and chase down onto LySt. LySt is still surviving, but he's not out. Okay, he finally got away now, allowing Baksteen to pick up the mega, but now LySt will pick up the red here. We're gonna see a fight, and yeah, here both players just trading rockets and rails. And again, both left very long health, but LySt just needs to heal up. Oh, and now Baksteen can be taken down in the next rail. LySt will find the yellow here and can start returning for the upcoming red. He should know the timing. Finds Baksteen here, chases in, goes through the bottom, but Baksteen will be the first to pick up the red. Will use the smoke to perfectly defend himself and deal some nice damage onto LySt, and now rotating towards the mega as well. Will pick up both of the major items there. Using that smoke perfectly, Baksteen just controlled the positioning on LySt very well here and was able to pick two major items in the process, allowing him to get a very significant lead right now. And this could be a start of a combat. Finds LySt here onto the red, finishes off LySt, but LySt will be able to steal up the item and deal some nice damage onto Baksteen. Finds LySt yet again, a nice rocket jiggle into the rail there. Baksteen gets, well, not the heading frags, but is very close to equalizing them. We'll have an easy time picking up the next mega. LySt is ready to defend the upcoming red here, and here drops onto the red. Nice rockets there from Baksteen, but also very good LG from LySt. So the stacks are, well, no longer equalized after that final rail shot, and Baksteen will find LySt right here. Does not chase immediately, tries to create a trap here. But LySt is, yeah, LySt was able to get away from that trap, but was not able to get any items in the process. And here Baksteen will return for the red, and LySt hears that and starts running away towards the mega, but there is no mega spawning immediately. He'll finally grab it. Can Baksteen get some damage onto it? Nope. And LySt was even able to defend the low ground using those high ground rockets and picking up the yellow as well. Finally actually getting the advantage in that situation. The stack advantage. So yeah, LySt was able to win it all back. Finds Baksteen here, deals some nice damage, defends the red from this nice angle, drops down and trades rails with Baksteen. Strong plays there from LySt. Gets the yellow, and now he's in a good position to defend the upcoming mega. Baksteen trying to sneak his position into here, but LySt is prepared to defend it. Oh, but he didn't have enough patience, and because of that, Baksteen will find a rail shot, being the most patient player in this situation. Now LySt will be able to pick up the red here, but not without taking a rail shot from Baksteen. In this situation, nice rocket jiggle there, but was not able to convert it with a rail shot. Now LySt can drop down towards the yellow here, so he will have an advantage for in the stack as long as he does that. But actually finds a nice rail here onto Baksteen, gets the blue instead, and will fight for the yellow for the mega, and then can drop down for the yellow as well. And here it is trading the red for all the other 3 items on the map, and LySt is, well, not severely ahead, but has a 100 stack advantage, which can be enough to win a fight. Here finds Baksteen with that rocket, chases down, and the close range battle with the rockets takes out Baksteen. A bit of a scramble there, so LySt was able to survive exactly with the 100 stack advantage that he had. Now defending the portal here, finds a nice movement rail onto Baksteen before allowing him to take that rail. Red will return for the mega here, will take 2 rail shots in a row from Baksteen and can now drop back for the yellow. Axiom will look for the final rail shot onto the health, but LySt will be able to pick up the health before he's taken out by the rail. And now finally Baksteen finds the final rail to take out LySt there, and picks up the next red as well, and now has a very severe stack advantage after those great rail shots. Now next yellow spawning, but it can only benefit LySt in that situation. Baksteen just creating a little bit of a trap in the middle because LySt really doesn't have any weapons. Well, had the rail. Now pick up the rocket here, and oh, nice rocket defense by LySt in this situation. But Baksteen, knowing that he needs to defend the LG, was in the perfect position for that ambush, leaving the LySt with barely anything. Baksteen will hit the rail there, but it's not gonna be enough to kill LySt before he picks up the red, allowing LySt now to actually get ahead in stack, despite Baksteen equalizing the frags. Now Baksteen just wanna pick some items, and here the blue will come up, but the mega will be easily taken by LySt. Now he may even be able to deal some extra damage onto the red here, and he finds the exit damage. No, Baksteen will get away before that, and actually he will even have a yellow waiting for him on the other side of the map. So yeah, LySt missed the damage and also allowed Baksteen to pick an important item that LySt could have taken himself. Yeah, red spawning up next, and LySt is somewhat out of position right now. Yeah, completely out of position actually, so yeah, Baksteen will be able to... Yeah, Baksteen is actually not interested in the red, he has too much armor and will fight for the mega instead. Uses a smoke wheel but misses the jump. Fortunately for him, LySt did not realize that and instead just went for the red, so it was just a trade of major items between the players. And they're still just completely stacked up right now. It's all about traps and good efficient fighting at the moment. Now, this will be the first one to take a rail shot, so Baksteen will with the bet. Oh, but a rocket here from Baksteen. Goes for the LG fight here. Nice low wheel from LySt, but it's not gonna be enough. Both players are now gonna be equalizing. Baksteen is actually pushed away in that situation. He did not want to risk it despite both players being railable in that situation. And LySt will just pick up the red here and will be able to force his way onto the mega, and was the one to actually win out from all those fights and now has full stack advantage. Baksteen with... Oh, but LySt going into the rocket, into the grenades there. Too eager to chase down Baksteen, and in the process was able, just took like a grenade to the face and a rail to the face, and now Baksteen actually equalized the game because of LySt's eagerness to chase in the last fights. Finds Baksteen again. Baksteen defending great with those grenades, but finally LySt will find one of the rail shots in here, and again we'll get 200 with that upcoming mega. Red spawning next. Baksteen is the favorite to pick it up. Will use the smoke to defend himself. LySt with some nice rockets continues chasing now Baksteen. Baksteen also returning the rockets, but LySt is able to take Baksteen right before the golden frag, and now LySt with an advantage against Baksteen for the golden frag. Picks up the slow wheel. There are no items on the map, so LySt cannot really get stuck here. Yellow for blue. Ready spawning in next. LySt defending the LG here, dealing some nice damage onto Baksteen, but now Baksteen... Oh, Baksteen does not actually rotate for the red, so LySt will pick it up. Mega spawning next, can LySt deal damage onto Baksteen here? No, Baksteen was able to take the Mega, but LySt will hit a one rail shot in the process. Baksteen again left with just 100 stack here, left with 20 health, and the final rail shot. LySt picks up the first map of the grand final. Some great chases here. Oh boy. Yeah, it's 1-1 because, as you remember, Baksteen has an advantage. Righty. Now we are going into Baksteen map big. And we are just starting in to map 2. Now Baksteen spawning on the top side of the map. And yeah. So the important thing to, this is one of the important things to focus on that map. The one on the player on the top side can really create those traps, as you saw, like Baksteen taking the initial rail. And LySt wants to get on the top because he knows red is the next item spawning. And Baksteen just using like his... Oh! Those movements! The movement from Baksteen is just immaculate. Takes LySt completely by surprise there. Absolutely dominating in here. Now LySt will be able to pick up a major item, but actually Baksteen... Oh, but the float from LySt and the rocket from Baksteen taking yet another frag. LySt being a little bit overconfident, then Baksteen was able to turn everything around and taking 3 frags to start off the map. Not really the best start for LySt. Red spawning in, Baksteen with some great movement to defend the red. Will drop down to heal up, and LySt will not be there to pick up the revenge frag. But will pick up some important items on the way. Finds Baksteen again, but Baksteen just 5 frags in the first minute of the map. Misses a little bit of the Mega here. And yeah, LySt actually somewhat not in the best position, honestly. Defends the upcoming Mega, but red, but both players missing so many of the shots, and this should allow LySt to pick up the red here. And here it is. Even picks up the first frag finally. Finally having something on the board to work with. Goes for some pressure with that. Oh, dodging the rocket there and hitting a nice rail shot. Mega spawning behind LySt, but I think he's unaware of the timing, and he leaves it behind for Baksteen, and he also left the red as well. Baksteen can now go for both of the major items. Finds LySt here defending and will be able to grab both of the major items, dealing so much damage onto LySt and taking LySt out. Because LySt mistimed the items. Allowing Baksteen to put both of them up. Oh, and the rocket pushing LySt away from the portal. Allowing Baksteen to hit an additional rail shot there. Now LySt left with barely anything. Just has high ground position, the only thing that he can work with, but Baksteen is here. Oh, and the rail from Baksteen takes LySt out for a 7th frag in the match. LySt will pick up the Mega now, but Baksteen has the weapon advantage, can defend all the weapons, can defend also the 50 armor there. Shooting some rockets onto the 50 armor, but LySt will be able to finally take it. Nice LG to defend the high ground here from Baksteen. And yeah, ready spawning, but LySt is really not in a position to fight for it. Baksteen is just looking for some traps, and here it is, finds yet another rail here. LySt is left with nothing. He decided to suicide because on this map, you barely have any health on the bottom side of the map except the 50, and he didn't have a 50. So LySt was, yeah, I better die so that at least I can get my health back. And he's gonna be taken once again here, and yeah, LySt will just drop the tower on this map. Throwing the tower, excuse me. Giving the 2nd point for Baksteen. So Baksteen is currently on a tournament set. He needs just 1 more win, while LySt needs 2 more. Yeah, very quick win there from Baksteen, just dominating on Pavilion X against LySt. Yeah, we are now going into Axiom, a map picked by LySt.
Game starts in 3, 2,
We are starting with LySt,
fight.
who is currently on tournament point for being taken out. Tries to go for the rail shot, but will just secure some items, but That's no second 50, and Baksteen will get both of the 50s there, but nice rail there from LySt. The rails are very, very important on that map, and you have so many angles. And also the LG is extremely strong. And I think that LySt has a better, from what I've seen, I think LySt has better LG than Baksteen. So this map could favor him in that sense if he can find the good fights. And here LySt chasing it, but the rockets from Baksteen are so great, and the void cannon forcing LySt away, and Baksteen securing an early lead, almost getting a frag here with the void cannon here as well. And LySt will heal up, but again, left with barely anything here. Baksteen has everything, picks up the upcoming red as well right now. And LySt will just work with like half the stack of Baksteen. Trying to defend here, knowing that Baksteen is looking to chase in, and finally will punish Baksteen for his attempts to chase. Defends the oh, LySt destroying those bubbles instead from Baksteen. Now red spawning. LySt is defending from the bottom with the void cannon. It's gonna be really dangerous to try to go for the red immediately, and here it is, he's pushing Baksteen first and then picks up the red. And finally, just 100 stack advantage for Baksteen. LySt getting ahead and ahead, well, reducing the advantage of Baksteen slowly, but surely. But, oh, nice rail from Baksteen too. Oh, and the double void cannon combo there, forcing LySt further and further away from the Mega, and Baksteen was able to just pick it up freely, but now LySt is the one to pick up the upcoming red. But no, he doesn't go for it, he decides it's too dangerous. But the LG from LySt was so good that it forced Baksteen away from this situation, and Baksteen took the red regardless from this situation. Oh, the rocket from LySt, and he's going for the chase, finds the shotgun shot here, and picks up the first frag of the map. Well, weren't Frag fighting against Baksteen's advantage for so long, and slowly removing that advantage and getting ahead finally. Nice blaster there from Baksteen, just melting through LySt, and now Baksteen has an opportunity to pick up both of the major items, and here it is. Leaving LySt with nothing right off spawn with just a very strong blaster fight, but LySt with those rail shots was able to take Baksteen regardless. Finds Baksteen again off spawn. Baksteen is just one rail shot away. The jump path into the rail shot takes Baksteen down. LySt with a 2 frag advantage. Finds Baksteen immediately after spawn here. Kills him with a clean LG. As I mentioned, Baksteen does have that LG power here. But here finds Baksteen again. Will sweep back to the LG and takes Baksteen out, but taking so much damage after so many fights with Baksteen. But still has 4 frag advantage, and the 5th one with that great void cannon shot here. Now red spawning. LySt is gonna be slightly out of position, actually completely out of position. He just gives it up to Baksteen, instead securing 2 blues for himself. Nice rail shot there, defending the door. Perfect. Baksteen going in for the Mega, but will not be able to pick it up, and LySt will come in for the next frag, and now it's completely the opposite of the last fight. First Baksteen dominating on Pavilion, next now LySt dominating Baksteen on Axiom. And finally Baksteen with the blaster, his only kills so far with the blaster here. So yeah. Mega spawning up next. Both players could be jousting for position currently for it. Here playing around it, and LySt going through the portal, chases down Baksteen. Unfortunately missing the subsequent rocket shots and leaving the Mega behind in the process. But we'll get the rail shot and we'll have a position to pick up the red here. Fights with the LG and goes for the weapon switch in the end with the rocket to deal some exit damage. But somewhat equal fight between both players there. Finds Baksteen again. Baksteen, nice rocket shot there. LySt missing those rail shots, and Baksteen just forcing in the fight and finds LySt and finishes off, finally getting more frags and an advantage. Still, LySt has 4 frag advantage, which is not a small thing to work against. Mega now spawning. Baksteen is right on time. Perfect strafe movement towards the Mega. Picks it up, finds a rail shot onto LySt. But LySt is still has quite a lot of stack to work with. Now LySt gets the high ground, but yeah, Baksteen will be defending the high ground and will have a perfect position to drop down to the upcoming red right now. Securities will get the red without taking any damage from LySt here. Even creating a distinct between the items that is gonna work out very lovely for Baksteen. Great overalls between the players, which is perfect for Baksteen, who is looking to pick up the upcoming Mega here. Securities picks up the Mega. Red spawning in 10 seconds and should even pick up some of the shards before that, and actually taking a bit too much time onto the red, so LySt will just have perfect position onto the red right now to fight from above. 30 seconds, third rail shot, drops down, decides to go for the frag. Oh, excuse me, he did not drop down on his own volition. He was pushed back from the void cannon of Baksteen, dealing so much damage onto LySt, forcing LySt down and taking him out. Now, LySt fighting for the Mega, but Baksteen will be able to pick it up and just finish off the frag cleanly here. And finally, Baksteen is on a roll with his advantage. He's very close to equalizing the frags right now. Finds LySt yet again, and that should be yet another frag. Yeah, Baksteen with the better burst fire weapons there to fight around the corner. And he's able to win out the fight because of that. LySt didn't really have a good way to escape from there, despite dealing so much damage with those rockets. Red spawning in, Baksteen should be able to secure it cleanly. And now Mega is spawning, Baksteen will rocket jump towards the Mega. Nice defensive rockets from LySt, but it's not gonna be enough. Killed right before he touches the Mega Hell there. And oh, but the blaster from LySt! Baksteen is left with barely any health. LySt will chase down through the portal. Can he find Baksteen? Baksteen is getting away and LySt is too afraid to fight on those huge distances. Now, ready spawning, and LySt will not be able to prevent Baksteen from spawning, from taking the red, and Baksteen would even take another frag, taking the frag advantage finally. But with barely any stack right now. He does have weapon advantage, but can LySt do something with the small... Well, he no longer has any advantage, unfortunately. Now, Mega is spawning here, and yeah, Baksteen, LySt didn't have a good position. Now Baksteen finally has the same more advantage. Nice rockets there from LySt, giving some nice damage onto Baksteen, trying to keep up the pressure, but I think, yeah, Baksteen was finally able to just climb up the stairs and take LySt out in that situation, prevent that pressure from going on any further. And just keeping up the advantage right now. Finds LySt again. LySt unfortunately missing those rocket shots. Mega spawning in, Baksteen's there, but missing the rail, but also LySt missing the jump to the Mega, allowing Baksteen to actually take that item. He was in a perfect position to steal it, and now Baksteen with a full stack against LySt. LySt defending from the high ground here. Just trying to get the some final weapons here. He still needs the LG after that rail that he just picked up. But the LG is right in the middle of the map, and here the first rail from Baksteen. Baksteen defending both the LG and also has a great position between both of the major items. Here picks up the Mega and goes fast into the red and will force a fight here onto the red despite not taking it. Finds LySt and will trade rails. Nice damage there, nice rail there from LySt, able to trade back the rails. Both players just looking through the holes on the map. Neither will take any rail shots, unfortunately. Red spawning it up next. Baksteen will be in the best position to take it, and LySt is gonna fight for the Mega, but yeah, it's gonna be a really hard thing. He's just looking for some extra damage, and he will find some damage, but also Baksteen will find some damage with that void cannon. Now LySt, knowing that Baksteen is right below him, trying to defend, a nice void cannon there from Baksteen the rail, and he's now chasing a little bit to find LySt. LySt is on the high ground, and Baksteen has LySt trapped on the high ground there. LySt will finally drop down, and Baksteen will fight him through the portal with the shotgun. Gets the red and still keeps that advantage here. Finds LySt yet again off spawn. Nice blaster from LySt, but still Baksteen has way too much stack to work with. Gets them again, just keeps that advantage. Huge advantage and 3 frags on top of that. Again, finds LySt here, but does not really want to sacrifice the advantage. He want to keep it for the upcoming golden frag, I assume. LySt will use that high ground, but yeah, Baksteen will be able to also hit some rails back at the same time. So now LySt is actually railable in that situation. Nice rockets from LySt in that as well, from above. Forcing finally equalized stacks between the players. Now the golden frog is closing in 20 seconds, so Baksteen could be looking for a way to just preserve that time. Oh, nice void cannon there, and he's escaping via the rocket jump and the rail. Golden frog will trigger in 5 seconds, and LySt is left with barely anything. Yeah, he's GGing out. Leaving the tournament to Baksteen. It was a very strong start from LySt dominating, but yeah, Baksteen, just with a much better control over the items, he's able to take the tournament. So yeah, we have our champion of the 132 episode of the Eggwp series. Tournament, not episode, excuse me. Yeah. Hope you everybody enjoyed this tournament so far. I will be posting the vote on my on the YouTube channel for the tournament, which is, let me get it here. It is right here. It is gonna be a vote that contains both the casted version and the uncasted version, in case people want to use it to make montages, watch their games without my casting, so on and so forth. It is gonna have better quality than the stream because it's all recorded. And I'm also posting various montages and clips from the tournaments there as well. So check it out if you want. Anyway, this is all from me. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next tournament. See ya!